Last session, we were looking into the 66th verse in the first chapter, Pratamodhyayaha. In the books, the Devi Mahatmyam, which we are referring, it is page number 14, the first chapter, Pratamodhyayaha. So we shall now start to chant the 67th verse. Yoga nidram yada vishnur jagatye karnavikrite astirya shesham abhajat kalpante bhagavan prabhu. Now the 67th verse, we will chant it. Yoga nidram yada Vishnuh Yoga nidram yada Vishnuh Jagatye karnavikrite Jagatye karnavikrite Astirya shesham abhajat Astirya shesham abhajat Kalpante Bhagavan Prabhu Kalpante Bhagavan Prabhu Tada Dvavasurau Ghorau Tada Dvavasurau Ghorau Vikhyatau Madhukaitabhau Vikhyatau Madhukaitabhau Vishnukarnamalodbhutau Vishnukarnamalodbhutau Hantum Brahmanam Udyatau Hantum Brahmanam Udyatau. That is the way which we can chant the 67th and the 68th verse. Now, Yoga Nidram Yada Vishnuhu Jagatye Karnavikrite. Now here, at the end of the Kalpa, the Divine Mother, it is the question asked by the Raja to the Rishi about the Divine Mother. How does she manifest? When is she born? To which the Rishi answered, she is eternal, embodied as the universe. By her all this is pervaded. Nevertheless, she incarnates in manifold ways. Hear it from me, O King. When she manifests herself in order to accomplish the purposes of the Devas, she is said to be born in the world. Now, it is for our understanding, for the sake of transaction, the word birth of the Divine Mother is used. As such, it is not the birth. She is eternal. There is no birth, there is no death. She is always there. Only at the time of need, when the Devatas, when the positive forces are in trouble, then the Divine Mother comes to help the Devatas, to help the positive forces to gain strength. That's all. Now, it is only manifesting. That is what is told about the Divine Mother. If we go to Bhagavad Gita, there Lord Krishna tells, whenever there is decline in righteousness, yada yada hi dharmasya glanihi bhavati bharata tadatmanam srijamyaham. At that time, whenever there is decline in the righteousness, whenever there is the unrighteousness, adharmic people getting the upper hand, then to create the balance, because this world is a combination of good and bad, positive and evil forces always will be there. But whenever the bad forces or the adharmic forces, unrighteousness takes an upper hand, then the Lord incarnates, He manifests. Why? It takes a body, human body. I come down again and again. Why? To establish the righteousness which has gone down, to give it a fillip, to give it a hand, to give it a push, so that the positive forces takes the upper hold. So you cannot remove the bad. You cannot remove the negative forces from this world. It will be always there. This whole world is a combination of good and bad forces. But why does the Divine Mother now here manifest? The Rishi is telling, she manifests to do the work of the Devas. Here Devas means positive forces. The small letter G, gods like Indra, Chandra, Vayu, Varuna, they have been appointed by the Lord to do the work of this world, to manage this world. So now when the demoniacal forces now create problem, that there is in the equilibrium they start doing the problem or creating problem, then the Lord manifests, or the Divine Mother will manifest here to help the Devas. She is eternal. There is no birth or death to her. She only manifests. That was what the Rishi told then. She is said to be born in the world, though she is eternal. At the end of a kalpa, when the universe was one ocean. Now, kalpante, Bhagavan Prabhu. At the end of kalpa, when the universe was one ocean with the waters of the deluge, what is this pralaya? Pralaya or deluge overtakes the world at the end of an eon. When rain and rising water submerges the whole earth, the unified, undifferentiated water in which everything is reduced, signified primordial cause. So at the time, at the end of the kalpa, when the universe was one ocean with the waters of the deluge, and the adorable Lord Vishnu stretched out on the Shesha, the divine serpent, took to mystic slumber. What is this? Yoga Nidra. At that time, when Lord Vishnu was reclining on the Shesha at the end of the deluge, when he was in the Yoga Nidra, you can't call it a sleep, but the Yoga Nidra, I will come to that afterwards. Now I am giving the simple meaning. So when the Lord took to mystic slumber two terrible asuras, who are they? What are their name? Madhu Kaitabhau. So here, Tada Dvavasurau. See, they didn't mention it as asuras. It is asurau. Why? In English, we have only two things. What is that? Singular and plural. But in Sanskrit, there is one more thing. What is that? Dvivachana. One is singular. If it is two, then it is dvivachana. Three and more, it is plural. Bahuvachana. But in English and other languages, there are only two. What is that? Singular and plural. So here, two, when two things come, it is indicated by in this way. What is that? Asurau means two. Two asuras. Ghorau. So that is added. Ghora means very in a bad way, or they are very bad. So that's why the Ghora, the word, they have also given here as they are very terrible. So Madhu Kaitaba, they are well known, terrible asuras. That's why that word Ghora is also as used as Ghorau. Vikhyatau, who had the bad fame. Madhu Kaitabhau. So when there are two, again I told you that bhau or au, that is used for to show it is dvivachana, two of them. Just like Kusha Lavau, when there are two twins, Lava Kusha, that to show it is two, that dvivachana is used. That's why everywhere here, Tada, Dvavasurau, Ghorau, Vikhyatau, Madhukaitabhau. Because why is this usage? It is only that showing dvivachana. Now, Vishnu Karna Malodbhutau. Lord Vishnu was in Yoga Nidra. From his Karna, Karna means ears. Mala means impurity. What do we get? Suppose now you get some wax inside the ears. That is called Karna Mala. Now there is wax in our ears. So from that wax of the Vishnu, what happened? Two terrible asuras, demons. Who are they? Madhu and Kaitaba. So the Vishnu Karna Malodbhutau Hantum Brahmanam Udyatau. They came out and they wanted to kill Brahma, the creator, Prajapati. Now who wanted to create this world, who has started this creation after the deluge, after the pralaya. Now he is born in the navel. He is present in the navel of Lord Vishnu and the Kamala. So the navel of Vishnu, now when he is there to create this world, at that time, these two demons, Madhu and Kaitaba, they came out of the Karanamala, the wax of Lord Vishnu, and they wanted to kill Brahma. That is told here. At the end of the Kalpa, when the universe was one ocean with the waters of the deluge, and the adorable Lord Vishnu stretched out on the Shesha, the mystic snake, took to mystic slumber. What is this mystic slumber? Yoga Nidra. I will explain about Yoga Nidra and Pralaya also. Two terrible asuras, the demons, the well-known Madhu and Kaitaba, who sprang into being from the dirt of Vishnu's ears, sought to slay, to kill Brahma. Now, this is the simple meaning of these two verses. Now we'll go to learn the next two verses, that's the 69th and the 7th verse, 70th verse. Sanabhikamale Vishnoho, Sanabhikamale Vishnoho, Sthito Brahma Prajapatihi, Sthito Brahma Prajapatihi, Drishtva Tvabasurau Chograu, Drishtva Tvabasurau Chograu, Prasuptancha Janardanam, Prasuptancha Janardanam, Tushtava Yoga Nidram Tam, Tushtava Yoga Nidram Tam, Ekagra Hridayah Stitaha, Ekagra Hridayah Stitaha, Vibodhanarthaya Harer, Vibodhanarthaya Harer, Harinetra Kritalayam, Harinetra Kritalayam. That is the way to chant the 69th and the 17th verse. Now what is the simple meaning of this verse? Here, when this Madhu and Kaitapa, they came from the Vishnu's ear wax, the dirt of Vishnu's ears, they wanted to slay Brahma. Brahma, the father of the beings. Prajapati means one who progenites, one who creates all the living beings. He is the father of all the living beings. So Brahma, the father of beings, is Prajapati, was sitting in the lotus that came out of Vishnu's navel. Seeing these two fierce asuras, the demons, and also he saw that Janardana, that is Vishnu, asleep. Here sleeping means not the sleeping of the human beings, but it is Yoga Nidra. And with a view to awakening Lord Hari, Brahma, with concentrated mind, extolled. He meditated with concentrated mind. He prayed to the Divine Mother, Yoga Nidra. That is Mahakali. So that is now the Mahakali will manifest. So that is how, what did our Rishi tell the Raja and the Vaishya there? He told that she doesn't be born, but it is manifestation when the Devatas want. Now Brahma, wanted the Divine Mother to manifest there, come out of the Yoga Nidra, who was causing Vishnu to be in the Yoga Nidra to sleep, so that Vishnu can wake up and then come and kill these two asuras, Madhu and Kaitaba. Then, when Brahma prayed to the Divine Mother Mahakali or Yoga Nidra, then Yoga Nidra came out of the eyes of Vishnu. Then Vishnu awoke to kill these two asuras, the demons. So now you came to know how the Divine Mother Mahakali manifested here. First of all, we will understand about the Pralaya, and then we will come to the aspect of the Yoga Nidra. What is this Pralaya or deluge? Now, according to the Bhagavata Purana, it states that one kalpa, aeon or age, which consists of 1,000 revolutions of 4 ages, Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapara Yuga, and the Kali Yuga. So when this revolution, see, in our religion, time is cyclic, it is not linear. In the Abrahamic religions or the Semitic religions, it is linear. When everything ends, Pralaya, they also have this deluge, the Noah's Ark and other things you know. So they also have this concept. But when we die, we will be waiting in the grave. That's why they don't burn. They bury in the grave. So they will be waiting there for the final day of judgment. And when the final day of judgment comes, the Lord comes and see whether they have done good deeds or bad deeds, Papa and Punya. If they are sinners, they will be doomed to eternal hell. And if they are good people, they will be sent to eternal heaven. That's all the concept there. But it is not so in our Hindu religion. Time is cyclic. Again and again, chances will be given to the human beings to rectify themselves, correct themselves, and again they will get birth so that they can become good and become one with God. So, time is cyclic in our religion. Now, the Bhagavata Purana states that one kalpa, the age, which consists of 1,000 revolutions of the 4 ages. What is that? Satya, Treta, Dwapara, and the Kali. And the reign of 14 Manus. I have already explained when that Kattateshtamaha, the Manu, the first Manu, the concept came. I have already explained about that Manu. You can go back to our talks and know about the Manus. Is the one day in the life of the creator deity Brahma, the Chaturmukha Brahma or the creator Brahma. A pralaya is described to be an equal length of time referred to as a night in the life of the deity. This form of the dissolution is caused by the sleep of this Brahma and is hence named after him. It is also called Naimittika, which means occasional. During this period, Narayana or Vishnu withdraws the universe within him, and also he also rests upon his serpent mount Shesha. The Agni Purana describes that the resources of the earth are depleted by the end of the 4-age cycle, leading to a severe drought for a century. All beings perish on earth during this period. The waters that are present in the 3 worlds are dried up due to their consummation by Vishnu. The 7 rays of sun become 7 suns and burn the 3 worlds as well as the nether worlds. The earth is described to resemble a tortoise during this event, a fire of dissolution, a manifestation of Rudra, along with the breath of Shesha, burns the nether worlds. The inhabitants of the 3 worlds first travel to Maharloka and then to Janaloka. Vishnu causes a century of rain upon the world to douse the fire. He returns to his yogic sleep for an age, and waking up in his form of Brahma, he creates the universe once more. The universe is stated to remain in a non-manifested state for the 2 parardhas, that is 311.04 trillion years. So now there are so many types of pralayas like this. What is that? Brahma Pralaya, and there is Prakriti Pralaya. So many other deluges are there. Let us not worry about that. Now, even every year, Vishnu goes to sleep during the Chaturmasya. That's why Bhishma waited when Dakshinayana starts. Vishnu in that Ekadashi goes to Yoga Nidra. Then in the Uttarayana, again Vishnu wakes up, another Ekadashi. So every year too, Vishnu goes to this Yoga Nidra. And after the Pralaya or deluge also, Vishnu goes. There is a then final very big Pralaya. At that time too, Vishnu goes to this Yoga Nidra. So now we have come to know the deluge and all the other things because it is given here. Now we should also know what is this Yoga Nidra. Yoga Nidra, or the cosmic sleep of Lord Vishnu. Yogic sleep, in the modern usage, is a state of consciousness between waking and sleeping, typically induced by guided meditation. We use this concept while we are trying to meditating while we are in the Shavasana or sitting posture, that is called Yoga Nidra. A state called Yoga Nidra is mentioned in the Upanishads or our scriptures and also in the Mahabharata. While a goddess named Yoga Nidra appears in the Devi Mahatmyam. Yoga Nidra is linked to meditation in Shaiva and Buddhist Tantras. While some medieval Hatha Yoga texts use Yoga Nidra as a synonym for the deep meditative state of Samadhi, the Hindu epic Mahabharata, completed by the 3rd century, mentions a state called Yoga Nidra and associates with Lord Vishnu. The ocean becomes the bed of the lotus-naveled Vishnu when at the termination of every yuga, the deity of immeasurable power, that is Vishnu, enjoys Yoga Nidra, the deep sleep under the spell of spiritual meditation. The Devi Mahatmyam, written around the 6th century, mentions a goddess whose name is Yoga Nidra. The god Brahma asks Yoga Nidra to wake up Vishnu. Why? I was explaining just now. Because these Madhu Kaitaba came and they wanted to kill Brahma. So he asked the Yoga Nidra to wake up Mother Vishnu. Because she is the now Mahakali is the mother of tamas, of sleep. She puts everything into sleep. She has that power. So amongst the sattva, rajas and tamas, sattva guna is represented by Mahasaraswati. Lakshmi represent the rajas, Mahalakshmi. Mahakali, she represents the tamas. So she has put now Vishnu into the cosmic sleep. Likewise, if we also have to sleep every day, see, now pralaya or dissolution, we think that Shiva or Mahakali destroys everything. No, it is not destruction. It is just giving rest to this world after so much of activity. Just like every day, it is called Nitya Pralaya. All of us going into the Pralaya. So when we go to sleep, everything stops. So it is Nitya Pralaya. So every day while we go to sleep, we get rest, we get rejuvenated, and we wake up in the morning. Again, that is creation for us. So every day we have pralaya in the sleep. Again, we get up in the morning and we are active. The creation begins. Now, if we don't get sleep, have you noticed? We may become mad. Because it's very necessary. We need the rest. That's why sleep is very necessary. So tamas is also very necessary. That's why the Divine Mother who puts us into sleep is Yoga Nidra or Mahakali. Not only we get sleep or tamas by this Divine Mother, but even the whole world is put into this slumber, or even Vishnu gets this by the power of Divine Mother. That's why when Vishnu was in Yoga Nidra, Brahma prayed to the Divine Mother, Mother, please come out of the eyes of Lord Vishnu so that he will wake up and protect me from these terrible asuras, the Madhu and Kaitaba. Then hearing the prayer of Brahma, the Divine Mother, Mahakali, or the Yoga Nidra came out of the eyes of Vishnu, and Vishnu woke up and protected Brahma by killing these two asura, Madhu and Kaitava, the demons. So that is the story. So I had to explain about both this Yoga Nidra and also of the Pralaya. Now we will go forward to study more about the Divine Mother here. In the next class, I will take up, what is that? Speaking about tamas. There was one relative, a close relative of Sri Ramakrishna. He was well versed in the scriptures. His name was Haladari. Now, Sri Ramakrishna was the worshipper of this Mahakali. So he had realized her too. He used to talk, he used to feed mother. So he had realized the Divine Mother. I will talk about the realization as also all that incidents which happened here. Now, Haladari was a very fanatic Vaishnava. He used to criticize about Mahakali to master. What did he criticize? He used to tell, whom you are worshipping, whom you are meditating, that Kali, that Yoga Nidra, she is Tamasika Shakti. She is Tamas. So if you worship her, if you realize her, what will be your state? You also will be in Tamas. So why are you worshipping her? Do not worship her. That was the criticism which Haladari made to Sri Ramakrishna. But when this was heard, Ramakrishna kept quiet. He went to the mother and prayed to mother. Oh mother, is it true? See, Haladari is telling that you are Tamasika Shakti. You lull everything to sleep, you are Tamas. So I should not worship you. Is it true, mother? Are you Tamas? Then the Divine Mother, out of her full grace, he showed to Sri Ramakrishna that she is not only Tamas, she is everything. She is the basis of all this creation. She is Sattva, she is Rajas, she is Tamas, and she is everything, and even beyond that. She gives that vision, and Ramakrishna comes to know that. After knowing that, he'll be so happy. Just like a child, he comes running to Haladari, and then he touches him. In that state, he tells, you were criticizing my mother as Tamasi Shakti. No, mother showed me everything. She is not only Tamas, she is Rajas, she is also Sattva, and she is beyond, she is everything. She is a substratum. So that is what? Now, to prove that, as if to prove that, in the Devi Mahatmyam, in the next verses, we will find the same thing. What is that? Now let us go to see that. Here, Brahma, seeing these two fierce asuras, and Janardana also in sleep, that is Vishnu in sleep, and with a view to awakening Hari, Brahma, with concentrated mind, extolled Yoga Nidra. He prayed to the Divine Mother, that is Kali, Mahakali. Then what happened? Dwelling in the Hari's eyes, the resplendent Lord Brahma extolled the incomparable goddess of Vishnu, Yoga Nidra, the queen of the cosmos, the supporter of the worlds, the cause of the sustenance and dissolution, whether it is creation, sustenance and dissolution alike of the verse. Brahma said, O mother, you are everything. You are Swaha, you are Svadha, you are verily the Vashatkara, and you are the embodiment of Swara. You are the nectar, O eternal and imperishable one. You are the embodiment of the threefold Matra. See, Brahma himself is mentioning that she is everything. She is not only Tamas, she is Rajas, she is Sattva, she is beyond all that thing, the Parabrahman. She is everything. She is the creator, she is the sustainer, she is the destroyer. Brahma himself is praising Mother in this form. Whatever the Divine Mother showed it to Sri Ramakrishna there, giving the vision that she is not only Sattva, Rajas and Tamas, she is beyond everything. She is everything. She is the substratum. She is the origin of everything. See now, as I told in the last class, why should we study the life of Sri Ramakrishna? Why should we go through the teachings of Sri Ramakrishna? Is so all the scriptures, it will be helpful for us to understand the scriptures in a better way. Otherwise, we are totally confused. That is the reason this time the Lord came in the form of the human being to show us that all that is in the scriptures are true. For us, we will get faith in our own scriptures, and then we can follow the dictates or the verses, the teachings of the scriptures properly. Otherwise, we were totally confused earlier. Before Sri Ramakrishna came, before Swami Vivekananda came, and before the Divine Mother Sharda Devi came, it was all utter confusion. Somebody will tell something, another person will come and tell another thing, and it was all confusion. We didn't know what to do, how to do. Everything was total utter confusion. But now, in the teachings, in the light of teachings of Sri Ramakrishna, in the light of the life of Sri Ramakrishna, we can understand all these scriptures. We can understand in a better way. Now, that is what you can see that's why we always tell Sthapakaya cha dharmasya. He has come to re-establish the righteousness, dharma. Sarva dharma swarupine. Not only one religion, our Sanatana Dharma and every branch of the Sanatana Dharma, but even all the other religions, he has come to re-establish Sapakasha Dharmasya, Sarva Dharma Swarupine, is the form of all the Dharma. Now, that is what we are getting from this verse. Stapakasha Dharmasya Sarva Dharma Swarupine Avatar Varishtaya Ramakrishnaya Te Namaha. This was revealed to Swami Vivekananda when he was worshipping Sri Ramakrishna at one householder's house, when he was there to establish or install one Murti image of Sri Ramakrishna. Then he got this revelation. Sthapakasha Dharmasya was composed by it is corroborating whatever the life of Sri Ramakrishna, the teaching of Ramakrishna, whatever the life of Sri Ramakrishna, the teaching of Ramakrishna there.